How old is Donald Trump, what's his net worth, who is his wife Melania, and how many children does he have? The President of the United States Donald Trump is one of the world's most publicized and colorful billionaires. Here's the lowdown on everything about Trump: where he grew up, his net worth, and what happened to his businesses. Where did Donald Trump grow up, and was his family wealthy? Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946, the fourth child of real estate tycoon Fred Trump. The Trump family was wealthy and lived in a mansion in the Queens area of New York. As a 13-year-old, Donald was sent to a military academy after he started misbehaving at school. Now 71, he boasts that he made money the good old-fashioned way, but he first got into real estate with a small $1 million loan from his father and helped manage the family's housing portfolio in the New York area. He took control of the company in 1971 and renamed it the Trump Organization, shifting from residential sales in Brooklyn and Queens to swanky projects in Manhattan. The company transformed the rundown Commodore Hotel into the Grand Hyatt before developing the most famous Trump landmark, the 68-story Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue. Mr. Trump later developed hotels and casinos, a strand of the business which has led to 4 bankruptcy filings. From 2003, he became a staple on U.S. television, hosting NBC's The Apprentice, for which he is estimated to have earned $213 million, £163 million, across 14 series. What is Donald Trump's net worth? The U.S. president has repeatedly bragged he is worth $10 billion, £7.6 billion. But his personal fortune has reportedly taken a heavy £360 million blow. The 71-year-old crashed from 544th richest on the Forbes billionaire list to 766th, leaving him with £2.9 billion in assets. The bad news for Trump comes on top of him losing £548 million in Forbes' 2017 rankings. The Trump Organization, of which he serves as president and chairman, owns plush resorts, residential towers, real estates and golf courses. These include the Trump Tower in New York, the Trump World Tower in Manhattan, the gold-plated Trump Hotel Las Vegas, a Palm Beach estate in Florida, and 16 golf courses around the world including Trump Turnberry in Scotland. President Trump has previously claimed that he is worth $10 billion, but declined to release his tax returns, which drew criticism over the transparency of his alleged links to Russia. His 2005 tax return was leaked to a U.S. news station, after which the White House released a statement insisting Donald Trump had paid $38 million, £31 million, in income taxes during 2005 on an income of $150 million, £123 million. That works out as a tax rate of 24%, below the 27.4% average of high-earning U.S. taxpayers. The pages from Trump's federal tax return show the then real estate mogul also reported a business loss of $103 million, £84 million, that year, although the documents don't provide detail. Trump's hefty business loss appears to be a continued benefit from his use of a tax loophole in the 1990s, which allowed him to deduct previous losses in future years. In 1995, Trump reported a loss of more than $900 million, £736 million, largely as a result of financial turmoil at his casinos. The leaked 2-page document is only a fraction of the complete return and does not include details of Donald Trump's income. Trump splashed $54 million, £38 million, on his presidential campaign. His campaign also paid his companies for office space in Trump Tower and use of his private airline, among other expenses, federal election filings have shown. What does Trump own and what has happened to his businesses since he became president? Not everything bearing the famous Trump name is 100% owned by the businessman. Trump Organization sold its stake in Trump Entertainment Resorts in February 2017. This company, which includes the shutdown Trump Taj Mahal and Trump Plaza hotels and casinos in Atlantic City, is now a subsidiary of Icon Enterprises. The 27 commercial floors and a 3-floor penthouse in the flagship Trump Tower are owned by Trump Organization but does not own the remainder of the building. Trump also owns the rights to lease and collect rents at the 71-story 40 Wall Street building but doesn't own the deeds. In total he has an interest in more than 30 properties across the U.S. and a large portfolio of stocks and shares. His massive business empire is now run by his sons Donald Jr. and Eric along with Trump executive Alan Weisselberg. Trump's lawyer said the president has isolated himself from his businesses, adding he is not using his presidency for his personal benefit. The president's stakes in the businesses will be transferred to a trust, which will be managed independently. Mr. Trump told reporters, "My two sons, who are right there, Don and Eric, are going to be running the company. They are going to be running it in a very professional manner. They're not going to discuss it with me." His daughter Ivanka, whose husband is a senior advisor to Trump, is no longer involved in the organization. How many wives has Donald Trump had and who are his children? Donald Trump has 5 children from 3 marriages. His first 2 marriages ended in high-profile divorces. He married his first wife, Czech model Ivana Zelníková, in 1977 at the age of 30, when Ivana was 26. They had 3 children together, Donald Jr., Ivanka and Eric, between 1977 and 1984. But the couple divorced after 15 years of marriage in 1992 after he had an affair with actress Marla Marples. Trump married Ms. Marples the following year, 2 months after she had given birth to his 4th child Tiffany, but divorced 6 years later in 1999. In 2005, he married his current wife Melania, originally from Slovenia and then working as a model, and she gave birth to their son Baron the following year. Eric and Donald Jr., who became embroiled in controversy over alleged ties to the Russian government during his father's presidential campaign, now run the Trump Organization business.